Guys, thank you very much here at the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center, and I've been talking to the director here, Chip McCreary, and yeah, I mean, certainly 12:33, in fact, was when that 6.9 earthquake, and you were telling me that that is actually the threshold that you would normally issue a tsunami warning. Take us through what you guys went through when that happened.
Yeah, sure, that's correct, Manolo. The 6.9 is our minimum threshold for issuing a tsunami warning based on the preliminary magnitude of the earthquake. Now, for this particular earthquake, we initially had a smaller magnitude, so we went out with an information statement. The information statement says that there's no tsunami threat from the earthquake, and later analysis did boost the magnitude to 6.9, but by that time we had sea level readings from around the earthquake, and we knew that there was no tsunami threat, so we didn't have to upgrade to a warning at that point.
And you were telling me that no threat, but there was a tsunami generated, a small one, about a little over a foot, you said?
Yeah, there was a small tsunami generated, and if you were at the coast, you would have noticed sea level slowly going up and down. It went a little over a foot above normal sea level at Kapoho, which is, at least for us, it's the place where we have the closest gauge to where the earthquake happened, and a little less than a foot in Hilo, and also at Honuapo, which is in more towards South Point from the earthquake.
If you can sort of take us through, if a big enough tsunami with lots of energy were to go through the island chain, certainly for people on that southeastern coast of the Big Island, they would automatically see the effects of it immediately.
That's right. So the tsunamis that get generated by our volcanic islands are actually generated by the flank of the island itself moving and pushing against the ocean. So along that coastline where the flank of the island moves, then the tsunami is onshore almost immediately after the earthquake. And of course, the Hawaiian Islands are not so large, so the waves from an earthquake generated along that southeast coast of the Big Island would take probably no more than about 15 minutes to reach Maui County, 20 to 30 minutes to reach Oahu, and maybe 40 minutes to reach the island of Kauai. So it doesn't take very long. Yeah. But fortunately, the historical big earthquakes we've had, the one that happened in 1868 and then the one in 1975 that generated, actually caused casualties on the Big Island from the tsunamis, most of that energy is trapped around the Big Island, or it heads off towards the South Pacific, towards South America.
Basically away from the island.
And so in those two big historical ones, the other islands were not affected by the tsunami, although they probably received small tsunami waves too.
Okay, and I know this is probably something that's in a lot of Hawaii residents' minds, how we've been seeing these, in addition to the hundreds of small earthquakes, we've been seeing these bigger earthquakes as getting bigger. Is there any way to tell, is that a sign that we're going to get an even bigger one?
It's not a sign. From the field of seismology, we can't say whether a larger earthquake will happen or not. But we know there is a heightened level of seismic activity on the Big Island right now, and we, of course, our center here, we will analyze and get out messages as quickly as possible. But you may be an area where you can't get the message, or if it was a big earthquake, the infrastructure might have been compromised, so the warning can't get to the coast.
If you feel a fairly strong earthquake and you're near the coastline, head inland right away.
Absolutely.
That's the most important message you can say there. That's pretty
Indeed.
much it. Okay. And now, as far as 6.9 on the Big Island, and you were saying that probably a lot of, even on the different counties, they probably felt that, even here on Oahu.
Yeah, we haven't received reports at our center of what was felt up the island chain, but 6.9 is certainly big enough. Probably lots of people remember the 2006, October 2006 earthquake. That was about a 6.7. Of course, it was on the other side of the Big Island, but that was felt very strongly on the island of Oahu.
Yeah, quite a bit. Now, the difference between that and that, you were saying that one was a deeper earthquake?
That's correct. It was a deeper earthquake. This earthquake, we think, is pretty shallow, probably less than 10 kilometers below the surface of the Earth. And if I recall correctly, the 2006 was about 40 kilometers deep.
And I don't know, can you gauge, or is there sort of a threshold of, is a shallow earthquake safer in any way than a deeper earthquake in general, or how does that work?
No, so for tsunami genesis, the shallower earthquake is actually more dangerous because it's the mechanism that causes the tsunami is actually a sliding along the base of the old ocean floor where the island was built. And the weight of the island depresses the ocean floor, so this depth of, well, for this earthquake, our preliminary depth was about 6 kilometers, but that's a reasonable depth for that base. And when you get down below that, those kinds of earthquakes have to do more with the magma, the pipe of magma that's coming up from deeper in the earth, and it's not the kind of mechanism that at least for Hawaii, we think about causing a tsunami. For a subduction zone under Chile or under the U.S. West Coast, 40 kilometers is right in the subduction zone, so that can be a tsunami generating.
All right. Chip McCreary, thank you very much, the director here at the Pacific Tsunami Warning Center. And yeah, you know, the really important message here, if you are at the coastline, you feel an earthquake, start heading inland right away. Dash over to you.